Hey guys, what's going on? Can you see me? I'm here. I miss you guys so much. I feel like something was missing in my life. When you do videos every day, it was kind of weird. Um, not not being able to not being able to or not uploading and talking and engaging with people. Um, let's see. So I'm gonna just wait for. I miss you guys so much. I feel. I'm playing, there's latency, so I'm playing so I can see the chat and stuff and respond. Hey, case against circumcision. Oh, that's great. Yeah. I've learned about that actually through some friends. And if I had a son, I wouldn't have him circumcised. Yeah, man, that's a very interesting topic that is not talked about. And it's funny because there's all this talk about female circumcision, which is bad. Bad is an understatement, but it's terrible when it's done to men too, and we just accept it, or to boys too. We just accept it because it's just something that we've always done, but it's terrible. So this is the deal. Thanks for watching. Um, don't kill me. Okay, so this is the deal today. I want to talk about all the stuff that's going on with the election because it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm inspired though. But it's biblical. It's just insane. But I'm also releasing my music video today, and I'm having some complications. So I think I'm just gonna talk for 30 minutes. I'm gonna get off at about 10:15, and then I'll be back about 11:15, and then I'll take calls. I hope that's okay with you. I didn't want to be late, um, and because I hadn't been posting for almost a little over 2 weeks. But some of you guys are like, "Oh, I was worried and stuff." But I told you guys I was going on vacation, so I don't know. I guess not everybody got the message, so I'm okay. I'm okay. They didn't get me. They didn't get my channel. Knock on wood. But they did take 200 of my subscribers, and that's the one thing I hate when I'm not consistent. I think the algorithm is programmed for some channels to just take subscribers away. And I know I didn't piss off 200 people. It was more than 200 people because I almost had seven. It would be 28,000, almost 700 subscribers. And now I'm down to like 28,400 subscribers. So they just took my subscribers away like they always do. But it's even more, they even do take bigger chunks of people away, or unsubscribe bigger chunks of people when I'm not consistently uploading, it seems like. So why did I go on that tangent? I don't know. So yeah, so I'm just gonna ask me questions or talk to me through the chat. For those of you guys that just jumped on, I'll be back at 11:15 to actually talk to you and take live calls. But right now, I just wanted to check in and say what's up. I'm releasing my music video today, and my music, and starting my crowdfunding campaign. So that was one of the main reasons I went on vacation, was to set all of this up. With the exception of my friend who I hired to do the music video, I've done pretty much everything myself, like, as far as marketing, and, or I'm doing everything myself as far as marketing, setting up the crowdfunding campaign. I designed the website. But my friend did the logo, and he did the backgrounds but I had to do the website. It's a lot of work, and I'm not like bragging, but I'm just letting you know that like it's a lot of work. If I had money to hire somebody to do this for me, I would hire people, but I'm on a budget, so I've had to figure out how to do a lot of things myself, which is cool. So anyway, so yeah, who do you think is going to win the election? Who do you think? I think Trump's going to win. I'm waiting for the chat to blow up and see how many people are going to win, or what's going to, I'm a little bit behind, so I guess I got to wait. But yeah, I think Trump. Trump. If somebody says Biden, I'm like, get the hell off my. See. I look like delicious chocolate. I think I'm more of a caramel, but whatever. I'm more caramel. Red wave. I think it's going to be, I didn't know, but the more I've been watching, the more I've been talking to people, I definitely think that Trump is going to win. I watch, you know what I like? Do you guys watch Sky News Australia? I'm so grateful to them. They're really they're going out. They actually have sent some people to the United States to interview people that are supporting Trump, and that's real journalism. And I'm just so grateful and so happy to see that because of course we know how biased the mainstream media is, and even around the world. And like I've said in some of my videos, when I was living in Taiwan, one thing I noticed living outside the country is most of the countries don't do investigative journalism. They basically just translate whatever CNN says, which, as you know how dishonest CNN is, that's a huge problem. So, yeah, guess again, I can't believe how small Biden's crowds are at his rallies, and yet he's ahead in the polls. Yeah, I know, they're lying. Yeah, they didn't want to even touch Hunter's story. I know. Sky News is awesome. Sky News Australia. Yeah, Australia loves Trump because they're where we would be if we didn't have Trump. Their guns are were tricked into giving their guns up. They have so much more tyrannical governance over their people there. I almost moved to Australia. One of my boyfriends, my first boyfriend, like a decade ago, was Australian, and I almost moved to Australia, and had it worked out, it didn't work out, which is fine, but had it worked out, I might be living in Australia. I constantly think about that, and I'm so glad that, I heard Australia is amazing. It's definitely on my bucket list. I want to go. I always love Australian people. Aussies are like, they have that American spirit. Like, I think, like in my travels, the countries that kind of match that American like attitude are like Australia and South Africa. Like South Africans have that kind of like, that's kind of same spirit, and so it's nothing against Australia, but just like they've been taken over by the evil people. If you want to, they've been taken over, and that's what's about to happen to us, even though I don't think that's going to happen to us because I see what's happening with this country, and I pray for Trump every day. I see every day more and more people that are becoming patriotic, and that I look at the rallies. I've been listening to the rallies, so I have to, as I'm doing the website and setting everything up and doing the links and researching, I can't really watch stuff, but I can listen, and I've been listening to the rallies every day. And I can say I haven't even been this excited thus far about the Trump presidency, but listening and watching the rallies, oh my God, it's been so invigorating. It's been so inspiring. It's been a comedy show because like, she's really funny. Like, I had no idea how funny he was all this time. Yeah, a little bit, but he's even funnier. He's cracking more jokes. And it's funny because the mainstream media, they take these little clips and then they pervert them and they say, oh, he's so mean, he's a bully, and, he's this, he's that. But I'm just like, he's just joking, y'all. Like, he's just making a joke. Like, y'all can't take a joke? You guys have no sense of humor. He even says that, So, and just seeing the Amish are coming out to vote. Dude, that's amazing. Have you seen that? I'm just like, I hope he has more rallies after this election because I'm like, I have to go to a Trump rally in my lifetime. It's historic. And the people just look like they have so much fun. There's so much love and positivity there. I've had friends, Mike Nificent, he's been hired by, I think it's called Right Side Media. So he's a reporter for them. So he's been lucky. He's been getting to cover some of the rallies and go so I have other friends that are going out and covering the rallies, and I'm just like, oh, I'm kind of jealous because I'm just like, not in a bad way, but I'm just like, oh, I want to go out and I want to I don't know if I want to cover the rallies because then that's a lot of work. Like interviewing people, it's really tiring, and then you got to edit and all that stuff. I just want to go. I just want to go and just hang out and meet people. And when, when he talks about CNN and the people are like, boo, like, I want to be there and be like, boo, the mainstream media sucks. Like, did you see the I forgot what he said, but he was like, fake news. And then this crowd started chanting, CNN sucks, CNN sucks. I was like, damn, I want to be right there. I was chanting at home. I was like, CNN sucks. But nobody can hear me because I was in my house, in my apartment. Yeah, I think, and then the whole news about like he's getting 40% of the black vote. I personally know people that didn't vote for Trump last time that are voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump this time. What else was I going to say? I'm voting for him. And the walk away movement has pulled people, into being patriotic. Because to me, it's not even about Republicans and Democrats. It's about good against evil. It's about, living in a free country or having a country that's socialist, communist based. It's about, our freedom. It's about what this country stands for. It's about unity. That's for me, this is what this is about. After this election, I don't know if I'm going to vote again, or it just depends on who's running. I don't vote just to vote. And I haven't voted since Obama was in the first time. I didn't vote for Obama the second time. So it's been about 8 years. Is that 8 years since I voted? It's been almost a decade. Yeah, it's about America's soul, for sure. Digital Revolution, J-Law, 1986, for sure. That's what it's about. It's epic. This is epic. And I think, I heard people say, there's this guy named Sasha Stone, and he's New Agey. And I like him. I'm really wary of a lot of the New Age stuff because I think a lot of it is not good. It really could, it really kind of thrives on people, and it kind of morphs people into being very vapid and self-absorbed. But really a lot of the New Age stuff is just ancient philosophy, right? That they've just kind of marketed in a different way. So I've been watching him, but I'm like, I don't know if this guy, he seems cool. I love how he speaks. I have nothing against him, but I always kind of look at a lot of New Agey stuff. I really have to kind of vet it myself or see how I feel about it before I talk about it. But I like Sasha Stone, and he's been going around saying that he believes that Trump is going to win in a landslide. Plus, a lot of the New Age people don't like Trump. They're like, oh, we must rid the world of the evil Trump. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm through with you. Some of the New Age channels I used to watch, they start talking about Trump and how evil he was. I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I'm done. Because a lot of the New Age stuff too is very left-leaning. A lot of it's not the information itself, but the people that's in charge or that are famous in the New Age movement. A lot of it's very left-leaning, very toxic. I think not all of it, but some of it. So, what was I gonna say? So anyway, Sasha Stone kept saying, he's like, yeah, Trump's gonna win by a landslide. He's just been really confident saying, it's done, dude. It's a done deal. He's gonna win by a landslide. I'm just like, I don't know. Dr. Robert Steele is suspect. Yeah, he is suspect to me too. And I remember, it was weird, David, about Robert Steele, was the fact that when Millie Weaver put out her documentary a few weeks ago, he was bashing it. And I was just like, why are you bashing this it was just, I don't know. I don't know. But he is on that committee where they're trying to expose the trafficking. So maybe it's an ego thing. I don't think people are, I really have to, it takes me a while to really try and figure out if people are really evil or if they're really with the deep state or if it's just their ego. And, even people that are good on the quote unquote good side, they have egos and they get mad, if somebody claims to have more information than them and it's just their fucking stupid ego, really, I don't know. So, Anyway, so Sasha Stone kept saying Trump's going to win by landslide. I was like, that sounds great, but I don't know. But now I'm actually starting to believe it. I've been watching the Biden rallies versus the Trump rallies, and Trump is like, a seas and seas of people standing in line for days, people standing in the cold and getting hypothermia waiting for Trump, where like, I don't know, like 10 people show up at Biden's rally or they have to pay them, or, it's like nobody's showing up for Biden, but they're all trying to be like, oh, it's because you're being responsible because we're not spreading diseases. So I'm like, well, your asses weren't being responsible when you were going out burning down cities and shit. Y'all weren't being responsible then, because I don't see Proud Boys and Ku Klux Klan and skinhead members burning down the inner cities. I see Antifa. I see Black Lives Matter. I see those people, right? And then I see the politicians supporting those people when their businesses aren't getting burned down. And, they're talking about support black businesses, but black businesses got ruined by Black Lives Matter and by Antifa. So these people are such fucking hypocrites, okay? And then we're gonna talk about the Biden story. The Biden story. The Biden story. To me, it's a shame. I was watching. Did you see? I forgot. I think that was Arizona or Pennsylvania. I don't remember. Michigan. One of the last rallies when one of the rallies, I guess he was talking about the Biden situation, and the camera, the people turned off the camera, the fake news turned off the camera. And I was just like, and he was like, damn, they turned off the damn cameras. And they're probably gonna see something like, oh, well, we just refused to promote his lies. I was like, these people need to be like hung. I'm over it. That's what my music's about, y'all. My music's about the media. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Agent Pepsi 1. Fox refused to cover Trump yesterday, but the announcers were gushing over Biden and how he hit it out the park. Yeah, I told you, like, I don't even trust Fox. It's so funny. People just think because I'm a Trump supporter that I automatically like Fox. I was like, Fox is controlled. Fox wasn't, you know how much I hate vaccines, and they push that shit like fucking, they were pushing the fake ass COVID story. Like I like Tucker. I like Laura and I don't agree with Tucker all the time because he's bought into the COVID shit, but I like Tucker. I like Laura Ingraham. Who else do I like at Fox News? I like Sean Hannity. I think he's a patriot. Even though it's interesting because back in the day, I used to not like Sean Hannity because I think he was pro-Bush, and I hate Bush. I still hate Bush. I don't like people just because they're, we're aligned in the same party. So, yeah, all TV media. The revolution will not be televised, y'all. Just remember that. The revolution will not be televised. If there's one thing that you could phrase that you can take. Dang, Linda Smith. Linda Smith says Fox is dead to me. Damn. Even Tucker? I like Tucker because I learned a lot from him. I've learned how to debate, and then he'll debate somebody, and he, because he's older, he knows a lot, and I'll go back and I'll like research some of the stuff that he says, like he has a lot of previous knowledge about past administrations and certain laws and stuff that I don't know about. So Tucker cucked out over the Hunter Biden stuff. He did? Oh, that's. Yeah, I like Judge Janine. She is a black girl inside. I feel it. I feel her black. I feel the black sisterhood in her soul. She's just like, I love how I'm like, she's my spirit animal. I like her. I like Laura Ingraham a lot. I think she's underrated. She's classy, and she's very respectful and sincere, even with people she doesn't agree with. So I like that. I'd feel comfortable being interviewed by her, even if we had different opinions on things. And She's really nice. She seems like she's really genuine, really nice. And on top of that, she's a good reporter. And to me, like the reporters I like and respect, like Ben Swan, Cheryl Atkinson, Amber Lyon, Glenn Greenwald, and maybe we don't agree on everything, but I think that they do make an honest attempt to be truthful and stand in their truth, and they're very respectful of people, and they're open. They seem like they're open to having their minds changed, and I think that's what a good reporter should be. So. Anyway, all right, I have a couple more minutes, you guys. Yes, refuse the vaccine. It's funny when Trump's like, we have a vaccine on the way. And I noticed that not everybody really cheers. There are a few people that kind of cheers is kind of mixed. And I'm like, yeah, I ain't taking that shit. But I don't know if he's just kind of playing along. As long as they don't mandate it, I'm good. If people want to like kill themselves slowly, inject themselves with cancer and aborted fetal cells and, animal cells and, chemicals and carcinogens and bacteria and all that shit, be my guest. I just don't make me or anybody I love take it if they don't want to. That's it. That's all I ask. Okay, if you believe that makes you healthy, which it doesn't, go ahead and believe, you believe in fairy tales, you fucking take that vaccine. Maybe placebo will work for you. I don't know. But, so. Oh, really? Really? Is somebody saying that Tucker, Pale Horse 1111, Tucker is trying to keep it about Joe's corruption. He knows Hunter personally, too. They are second cousins. Really? That would be interesting. I don't know. I can't confirm that, but that would be interesting. Yeah, Glenn Greenwald, he left because he actually was trying to work on a story about Hunter Biden with the news organization that he founded, and they tried to squash it. He doesn't own all of it, so like he can't, I guess if they don't agree, he can't go out and put stuff out through that news organization. So I think he's going to do it himself, but he quit his own company because he's just like, and then if you saw the Jack Dorsey situation where he was interviewed, or not interviewed, but they grilled him, and he was grilled about his involvement, and basically, the hypocrisy showed where it basically looks like they're protecting Biden. They didn't stop Trump's tax records or anything personal about Trump and his administration or his family from circulating, but yet, if it's Biden, then it's sacred and it can't be, They're so full of shit. I can't wait to see them go down. They're going down. I can't wait. Let me see. He better not force it. He better not. It's going to be war if he forces it. I ingest, Paul Monroe, I ingest animal cells every day. I'm sorry, I can't get straight. Well, Paul, it's a difference between eating something and having it injected in your epithelial layer where your body can't excrete it. If you ate animal cells, but you still need to like poop, right? So when you eat something, your excretory system eliminates it from your body, right? It goes through processes through your organs, and the bile comes in, and then you have a bowel movement. Not to be, graphic, but your body still excretes it. If you're ingested with something, the animal cells, your body doesn't have a way to excrete it because it's injected into you, and you're not supposed to inject animal cells. Like, animals eat other animals. Animals don't go around injecting other animals with their animal cells. Like, to me, it's just that simple, right? I'm trying to watch all of the automatic censorship is on when you say certain things. Somebody's cursing Jack Dorsey out, so YouTube automatically just clicked that off or made it, have to like release the comments and stuff. The same Tucker who say the Hunter paperwork got lost in the mail, snail mail, she can't be serious. I am serious. Why? Why can't I be serious? So, maybe I don't know everything. I do give grace to people and realize that people don't know anything. So what, you're just gonna, maybe I don't know something that you do? Please enlighten me, but don't make fun of me, because then that's just gonna piss me off, And I don't, you don't want to see me get pissed off, because I don't play. You know, because I'm sure you don't know everything, Greg B, right? I'm sure, right? You know, because nobody knows everything. So far, I'm saying I like Tucker because I've learned a lot from him. I don't know. Maybe they did get lost in the mail. Maybe they didn't. But allegedly, or last thing I heard about that situation is that they recover them and they're gonna make. So if they never turn up, then I'll be more suspect. But it is possible too that somebody saw something that was addressed to him, knowing that it was the documents, and took it. Or Tucker could be in on it. I don't know. Okay, so we'll just have to wait and see. No vax for me. LOL, he says it's yeah, he better not. Let me see. They went to school together and everything. Tyler used to be on Infowars. He was talking about Word Shore. Oh, really? Well, I mean, I will say, okay, so Powers 11111, they went to school together and everything, same as Tyler Nixon, who has been on Infowars. He's talking about it with Owen Shore. So think about this too. Just think about it. These people are people. So, I mean, it's probably hard. Just imagine your best friend that you know. You don't know, maybe that your best friend that you know, somebody that you're close to, and then all of a sudden you find out they're involved in corruption, right? They were doing stuff behind your back because you're not with them 24/7. You don't know what they do. Would it be so easy for you to turn them in? I think human nature, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I would be able to turn my best friend in, somebody that was really close to me. I don't know. I hope that I'm never, ever, ever in that situation. So, I mean, doesn't mean that because he knows him, he's in on it. But, these people are human at the end of the day. They're, so yeah. Tucker has gotten caught lying since he's been out. A court of law said Tucker can't be taken seriously. Well, I have to see more evidence on that. I'm not saying that that's not true, but I just, never in the mail. So, Agent Pepsi 1, Greg B, that is what I'm saying. I know even at my employer, I work for a school district. Sensitive documents are always sent as encrypted zips and never in the mail. But how about like certified mail? Like some things, don't they have to be like, I don't know. So I'm asking, don't some stuff have to be a hard copy, right? I mean, because there is certified mail, right? Because you can always say, I mean, I don't know. Oh no. Oh, hickama, I'm so sorry. Oh man, yeah, there's so many people that are just fucked up because of these vaccines. So many people. There's a new, yeah. I mean, I just get so upset when I hear that. Okay, so, all right, don't kill me, but I'm gonna have to go. I'll be back in about an hour, and then I'll take calls. I know I said some of this when I got on, but I need to handle this this situation with my music video and the release of it because I want to release it today. And hopefully when I get back on, I will have a link for you guys to go to. And then once you get that link, I want you to share the shit out of it. Share it like you've never shared before. Am I streaming too? I'm streaming 2 videos at once. Oh no. YouTube, y'all. Okay, thanks David Harrell. Yeah, thanks. I'll figure out. Oh shit. Oh no, is mine? Yeah, I think I tried to start a video on my phone just to check in with you guys, and then that wasn't. So let me just see. That might be it. I'll have to figure that out. Great. Oh, it is. I'm streaming. I'm streaming two. That's how I do. I'll be streaming 2 videos, I guess. My phone video. I'm glad I didn't say anything or like fart or do something like really bad. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. You guys look out for me. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm gonna get off. I'll be back. Let's say 11:30. Let's say 11:30. I'll be on for another couple hours taking calls. And I want you guys to share. I'm also doing a crowdfunding, so I'm gonna let you guys know my plan. I'm working on an album/music video project, which will be out in the end of 2000. It'll be like December 2021, but I need like production time. I need to finish writing the album. I need to hire like musicians and like editors and mixers and masters and cinematographers and stuff. So I'm raising a lot of money to work all year next year on releasing this stuff. And my whole premise is, that the mainstream media is very corrupt, and a lot of the artists of today, they're compromised because Hollywood controls what they can and can't say. And a lot of artists should be documenting and should be writing songs about what's going on. You have amazing people like Media Bear. They're doing more parody stuff, right? I see a lot of parodies. I see Joy Camp. I see mainstream media. I see We Are the Internet. Not mainstream media. Media Bear, Joy Camp, We Are the Internet. They do more parody stuff. And Tom McDonald, he does serious stuff. But I'm sure there's some people I'm missing. But I don't. Oh, Van Morrison is talking out, like his last album is great, and I don't really know a lot about. I don't really know a lot about I didn't know a lot of Van Morrison's songs, but I was actually, since he came out and was talking about what bullshit the coronavirus lockdowns were, I actually would start looking at and listening to his old stuff. And he is woke. He was always woke. He's a very spiritual person. I had no idea. I just knew like a couple of his songs. I knew like Brown Eyed Girl, but he's really deep. He was old. He was before my time, so I didn't know a lot of his stuff, but he's deep. So he's speaking out. But a lot of artists aren't documenting our history. Like, back in the day, even, in the 40s or whatever, like Billie Holiday was singing Strange Fruit, and they were talking about the lynchings, like the 70s, there was a lot of music talking about the war and all the change that was happening in this country. And that's not going on right now. And that's just what I intend to do with this album. So the first song is going to be released in a few hours. I would really like for you to share if you can donate. I also have perks. Most of the perks are going to be digital, so it's going to be like, $5 you'll get a digital download of the song. At $20 you'll get some of the artwork, digital artwork that one of the artists made. You'll get at $20, which I'm expecting most people to donate, but at $20. When the album is finished in December 2021, you'll get like the whole digital album. And then you can see what the perks are, ranging from how much you donate. And if you can't afford to donate, I would really appreciate it if you just share this with everybody. I think you're really going to like it. And I'm not saying this, but I think it really speaks to the sentiment that is it's going on with this country and what the media has done. They've destroyed, relationships. They've destroyed but by their lies, right? Families are being destroyed. They're like relationships, brothers and sisters, brothers and brothers, sisters and sisters. The country is being divided in two because of the fucking media, and their lies, right? And it's the media is supposed to be the fourth estate. It's supposed to be the go-between that keeps the people in power honest. But if they're corrupted, then they have complete dominion over the minds of people. You've seen even people now, people that we love, that we talk shit about. We're like, all those liberals, all those lefties, but we have a lot of people. Let's be honest, we have a lot of people that we do love very dearly that are on the other side, and they've turned them against us. Okay, like you would think that somebody in your family, if you go to them and they've known you for years, they know that you're not a liar, they know that you don't make stuff up, but if you go to them and you tell them something because they didn't hear it on the media, they automatically turn against you and call you a liar. And you're like they don't even know these people on the news, but the media has them so fucked in the head that they're willing to sell their own family and friends out, people that they know and love for years, because the media is telling them to do so. And that's very creepy. So fuck the media. And yeah, I will be back in an hour with another live, and then I'll be taking calls that maybe we can talk and we can catch up. All right. And yeah, so let me come back and end both streams, but I will see you guys in about an hour. So, yeah, talk to you later. Peace, love. Bye-bye. Mwah. End it. And I got to end this other one. Could y'all see me on